month in Washington. It's good to be back in America. Now, I'm going to promise you right now, I'm going to do my very, very best to try to speak for less than 21 hours. But you will know I'm nearing the end when I bring out and begin to read The Cat in the Hat. And you know, I just gotta say, 21 hours is a long time. It is almost as long as it takes to sign up on the Obamacare website. You know, it's easy in the heat of the battle to feel like we are fighting and the weight of the world is on our shoulders.
Yes.
But at times, I think it's children that remind us.
Amen.
Last weekend, Heidi and the two girls, Caroline and Catherine, were up in D.C. And Heidi and I took them both to Mount Vernon on Sunday. Caroline's 5, Catherine's 2. We're driving to Mount Vernon. And Caroline turns to her little sister. She says, "Catherine, what do you want to do when you grow up?" And Catherine says, "I want to work in the U.S. Senate. I want to work with Daddy." And Caroline says, "Oh, Catherine, that's boring. We're going to be in a rock band." And then she threw in the zinger, "Besides, Daddy will be dead by then." It's a true story. And I have to admit, I kind of wondered if Caroline had been talking to Republican leadership. Listen, the purpose of tonight is for one reason, and it is to say thank you to each and every one of you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You kept your promise.
Amazing. And let me just say, every word of encouragement, every word of support, the prayers of men and women across Texas that have lifted us up, it means the world to us. And let me just say thank you 1,000 times over. Thank you. And I also want to take a minute to thank Mel Moss. I don't know, where did Mel go? I want to thank Mel and Lone Star Tea Party for the incredible work pulling this together in 2 days. You know, more than anything else, besides saying thank you, I want to give you a word of encouragement. I want to talk to you briefly about what we've accomplished and where we go from here. We have been through an epic battle. And if you read the New York Times, well, that's your first problem if you read the New York Times. But they would tell you the American people got beat on this. Let me tell you what we accomplished together. Let me tell you what we accomplished together. Number one, collectively, we elevated in the national debate the enormous harms that Obamacare is causing all over the world. Because of your leadership reaching up, people are understanding all over this country, people are hurting because of Obamacare. It is the #1 job killer in this country. Every day, young people are coming out of school and they can't find jobs because of Obamacare. Every day, single moms are being forced into part-time work trying to feed their kids on 29 hours a week because of Obamacare. Every day, hard-working American families are finding their health care premiums skyrocketing so they can't afford them because of Obamacare. And every day people all across this great country, seniors, people with disability, are getting notifications in the mail that your health care is being canceled because of Obamacare. You want to know how far this has penetrated? A couple of weeks ago, the season premiere of Saturday Night Live, the opening skit was a 3-minute skit on what a disaster Obamacare is. A little over a week ago, Kathleen Sebelius, the Secretary of HHS, was on Jon Stewart's show. Let me tell you, Jon Stewart is not exactly a right-wing kook. But you know what? He ripped her to shreds. Y'all know those Nigerian email scammers? Well, if you've noticed, we haven't heard nearly as much from them lately. They've all been hired to run the Obamacare website.